Hello, people. A very warm greetings to you all, and I welcome each and every one of you on board to my channel, Mr. Versatile. And আজিতো এইটো মহান ইণ্ডিয়া আৰু কেনেডা তাতে কনফ্লিক্ট কিনা হৈছে কিনা ৰাইজ হৈছে আৰু তাখানা ডিছপিউটছ কি আছে ডিপ্ল'মেচি কণ্ট্ৰভাৰ্চি তাতে আছে লাইক ইণ্ডিয়া আৰু কেনেডা বিটুইন ইণ্ডিয়া এণ্ড কেনেডা দেৰ ইজ লাইক টেনশ্যন ইন both the countries আৰু কিনা ষ্টাৰ্ট হৈছে হাউ ইট ষ্টাৰ্টেড আৰু বিকজ অফ হোৱাট ৰিজন এইটো ষ্টাৰ্ট হৈছে এইটো মান ডিছকাছ কৰি আছে তো এইটো ভিডিঅ'টো একটা হাৰদীপ সিং নিজাৰ হয় না তাই কেনেডিয়ান চিটিজেন আছে তো তাই কেছ ডেথ হৈছে কেনেডাতে তো তাহান ইণ্ডিয়া এজেণ্ট খান পৰা গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট অফ ইণ্ডিয়া খান পৰা এইটো তাকে মৰাইছে এনা গুণা তাহান একিউজ কৰিছে এইটো কেনেডা পাৰ্লিয়ামেণ্ট তো তাতে কিনা হৈছে কিলে এইটো প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ কেনেডাৰ ট্ৰিটিৰ পৰা জাষ্টিন ট্ৰিটিৰ পৰা কিলে এইটো তাই এইটো কৈছে এইটো ডিছকাছ কৰোঁ লাইক আৰু এইটো who actually is Hardeep Singh Nijjar itu to tai to ekta militant la head ase tai advocate ase tai lawyer ase tai to Hardeep Singh Nijjar do tai to Canada de thake ena ona tai Gurudwara means it's a Sikh place of worship to tai tade wa itu Gurudwara la pahar wa tai ke tujon manu wa gunmen tujon ba tai ke shot on the spot shot death hoise to itu Canada government kham bra itu Indian government kham bra ase Indian raw agent kham bra ase gune to cause so itula discuss kuro so it's my humble request to each and every one of you to kindly watch till the end. Guys, Hardeep Singh Nijjar was born on 11 October 1977. Is a resident of Jalandhar's Bar Singh Bura village. He is the chief of Khalistan Tiger Force. He is also involved in the operations, networking, training and financing of his members. The central government believes that Hardeep Singh Nijjar is involved in terrorism, and because of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, diplomatic relations between in Canada rises. So, inaku ase ki itu Hardeep Singh Nijjar do tai do chief ase KTF, which means Khalistan Tiger Force. Aro on 18 September, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused the Indian government of killing a Canadian citizen Hardeep Singh Nijjar on 18 June. On 18 June, Hardeep Singh Nijjar was killed outside a Gurudwara. It means the Sikh place of worship in Surrey, Canada. The Canadian Prime Minister said during the G20 summit last week, he personally and directly explained the incident to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. After this, the Canadian Foreign Affairs Minister expelled the Canadian head of Indian intelligence. It is the head of RAW in Canada. The Indian government said that these allegations are absurd and motivated. There are two theories behind his death. One is that Indian government killed him, and the other theory is the gang war. So, the Indian Ministry of External Affairs summoned the Canadian High Commissioner and said that the station head of the Canadian Intelligence Service, Olivia Sylvester, will have to leave the country within 5 days. The diplomatic relations between India and Canada were already sour, and now it has become worsened. The free trade agreement between the two countries was also paused. The way Hardeep Singh Nijjar became a Canadian citizen is also a mystery, because his citizenship application was rejected twice. Hardeep Singh la tai application do duibar reject hoise tai Canadian la citizen noha kite aro Hardeep Singh Nijjar is from a small village in Jalandhar. Tai do Jalandhar kuina jaga la naam ase. On 10 February 1997, Hardeep Singh Nijjar entered Canada with a fake passport. His name was Ravi Sharma. Tai la passport fake passport edo tai la naam do Ravi Sharma ase. Hardeep Singh Nijjar noy. So as soon as he arrived in Canada, he demanded refugee status. Tai Canada khujia biside tai refugee status demand korse Canada government khan lode, because he said that Indian government wanted to persecute him because he was from a social group associated with Sikh militants. He told immigration officials that his problem started in 1990 when the Punjab police started a crackdown. Some of you might know that violence broke out in Punjab during the 1980s because of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. In 1984, Bhindranwale supporters took arms and clashed with the police. Bhindranwale was hidden in the Golden Temple of Amritsar because of Indira Gandhi Operation Blue Star. Bhindranwale and his supporters were killed. The Indian army took control over the Golden Temple. After this, Indira Gandhi Sikh bodyguards assassinated her. There were anti-Sikh riots in our country, where more than 8,000 Sikhs were killed. Because of this militancy, many youths joined terrorist organizations, and the Indian government started a crackdown against this. So, in order to escape this crackdown, Hardeep Singh Nijjar fled to Canada with a fake passport, but he later became a citizen. Hardeep told the Canadian authorities that the Indian police arrested his father and brother several times. He said that in 1995, the Indian police followed him to find out where his father and brother were. But when he didn't give any information, when he denied, he said that the Indian police tortured him, tied his hands behind his back, and electrocuted his private parts. He said that he was threatened with his life. He paid a bribe of rupees 50,000 Indian rupees and ran away. So he cut his hair. Hardeep Singh Nijjar tala chuli bhi kati dise. He cut his hair to change his appearance and he hid in a relative's house. Ena ona tahana relative kore tai logai jaise tai chuli kati na. Tala identity logao ane. That's why he came to Canada with a fake passport to demand refugee status. Tai refugee status demand korise second time to. But Canadian refugee officials didn't believe the story. Tai story can believe kora nai etu Canadian authority official khan bara la Hardeep Singh la story can believe on it because Hardeep had submitted a letter for evidence. It was a letter from an Indian physician who reportedly treated Hardeep after the police electrocuted him. But there were many problems with this letter. The physician had misspelled several body part spellings. Itu Dr. Hardeep Singh Nijjar doctor tai spelling kami bisi kaldi hoise itu body parts la itu scientific name khan to itu kami bisi kaldi hoise and Canadian authorities didn't believe Hardeep's story, so they rejected his application. But Hardeep wanted to live in Canada by any means. Tai Hardeep Singh to kitna hole Canada ne bo guna tai thakise. So 11 days later, he married a Canadian woman to get a spousal visa to Canada. As evidence and to show the authenticity, Hardeep Singh Nijjar submitted a wedding invitation, wedding photos, and a picture of the couple coupling in a chair. But immigration officials considered it a marriage of convenience, it as a marriage for visa, and rejected Nijjar's application. They also said that his wife came to Canada in 1997 and her sponsor was someone else's husband. Hardeep appealed against this decision, but in 2001, he lost the court ruling, but later he gained the citizenship. At first, Canada's Minister of Immigration said he became a citizen on March 3, 2015, and later he said he became a citizen on May 25, 2007. It's unclear how he got citizenship. Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada refused to comment on this due to privacy legislation. Hardeep had a small plumbing business in Surrey, Canada. He had 2 children and he got involved in pro-Khalistani activities in Canada, and later on he joined Barber Khalsa International, which was established in 1981 under the leadership of Talwinder Singh Barmar. PKI is one of the oldest Khalistani terrorist group. Canada called PKI a terrorist organization on its website. Canada wrote that PKI is a terrorist entity whose goal is to create Khalistan. Its activities include armed attacks, assassinations, bombings. Its members are in Pakistan, North America, Europe, and Scandinavia. During the 1980s, this group carried out many terrorist attacks. Which was the most horrific attack was in the year 1985. Kanishka tragedy, Air India flight bombing lado. So guys, this is the reason ki Indian government khan brado taike bisari thagise enna korna holibi ita Canada Prime Minister Justin Trudeau ki kose kule do itu do Indian government khan bra kina hoina ena Canada soil de taike moraise itu kane itu bisi tension ase between India and Canada. To aji kane emanda aro moi itula later on I'll update this news as well. Itia update next update moi dibo itu one itu video bi rukhi dagibi ena kona janai di ase. So from here Mr. Versatile Laga signing off. Thank you, Kuknalim.